Hello friends, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will provide you the solution of the second lab of Explorer multi-cloud skills, that is using BigQuery Omni with AWS. This is the part of yellow challenge. And one important information, if you didn't completed the remaining labs, then go to my channel. There you will go to the playlist section and there you will find a yellow lab, all lab solution. So go there, start completing the remaining labs and make sure that you get a green tick besides all the labs. Now, without delaying the time, click on this lab and start it. Click on Start Lab button once the page is being loaded. Click on Start Lab. Wait for the credentials to be loaded up. Open the AWS console in the private window. Make sure you open it in incognito mode, otherwise you will face certain problems. That's why you need to make sure that you are opening it in incognito mode. For the username, copy this username, AWS username. Come here, paste the username. For the password, copy this AWS password. Come here, paste the password and sign in. Wait for it to load. Once it gets loaded successfully, then you need to search for S3 in here. Search for S3. Click on this, open it. It's loading, so wait for it. Once it gets loaded, then simply click on the second project, that is QuickLabs GCP03, this one. After that, copy this ID, QuickLabs 00 whole ID that is given in your project, and paste it in a new tab. It will be useful later on. Okay. Once you're done with that, come to the lab page, scroll down to the task 1. Now, at the step 3, you need to open this AWS Identity and Access Management IAM in the new incognito window. So I am opening it. Once it's get opened up, we need to perform certain tasks. So wait for it to load, and make sure that the ID that you copied from here, you pasted it in a some in Notepad or in a new tab that you can copy and paste it anywhere you want. Then click once it's IAM Management Console page loaded up, then click on the Policies button. Here, select the first one, BigQuery Omni Connection Policy, and wait for it to load. Now click on Edit Policy. Click on the JSON file. Now here we need to make certain changes. So for that, first of all, come back to the lab page. Now scroll down, copy this fifth code, come back to here, select whole text, remove it and paste the text that we copied. Now here we need to edit this bucket name. For that, we need this ID that we copied. So copy it once again. In the place of this bucket name, we need to paste this bucket ID that we copied. So first of all, make changes. Simply locate the bucket name and paste it here. We need to make total 5 changes like this. So make sure that you change it 5 times. Paste it here in the place of the bucket name. ID will be unique, so don't try to copy it from my screen. Okay. You can see I have pasted it here in 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 times. So make sure that you edit it 5 times. Okay. Once you completed with that, you need to click on the review policy. So click on review policy button. Click on save changes. Now once you're done with that, click on the roles. Here we need to search a role. Let the page of roles be opened up. While it's loading, come back to here. Scroll down a bit. In the validate the AWS IAM for BigQuery section, at the second step, we need to copy this whole role. Copy this whole role carefully. Come back here in the search bar, paste the role that we copied, and click on this BigQuery Omni connection. Now wait for it to load and copy this ARN ID and paste it in a tab. Okay. Once you're done with that, come back to here on the lab. Now what we need to do is we need to open the Google Cloud Console in the incognito mode. So right click on it and click on open in private window. Come here, paste the copy the password. Come back to the console, click on next button. Paste the password that we copied, click on next. Wait for it to load. Click on I understand button. Our Google Cloud Console will be loaded up from here. You must be familiar with this step if you watched my previous videos. A pop-up will arise of the agreement and conditions, so we need to accept that. So accept this and click on agree and continue. After that, you need to search for the BigQuery. Open it. In the BigQuery, we need to add some data. So wait for it to load the BigQuery table. Click on done. Now here you need to click on the add data button. Now click on connections to external data sources. And here we need to make some changes. So now in the connection type, we need to select the big lake on AWS via BigQuery Omni. Okay. After that, in connection ID, we need to paste the connection ID that we copied from here. For connection ID type, this one, copy it carefully. Be careful about the extra spacing. Paste it here. The connection location will be AWS US East 1. So let's check it. Yes, AWS US East 1. Now we need to go to the ID that we copied from here, this ARN ID that we copied, and we need to paste it here. Once you paste it here, click on the create connection and wait for it to reload. That's it. Once it's get created, click on the go to connection button. Wait for it to load. Now come back to the lab. Scroll down, click on check my progress, and you will get a green tick here. So that's it. Now in the next task, we need to go back to the AWS panel. So go to IAM management console, click on edit. Make sure its maximum session duration will be 12 hours and click on save changes. After that, click on true relationships. Click on edit trust policy, this one. Wait for it to load. Now come back to the lab. Scroll down, copy this code, whole code. Come back to here. Select this whole, remove it, then paste that we copied. Now come back to our BigQuery Google Cloud dashboard. Copy this BigQuery Google Identity ID. Copy this. Come back to here. At the place of the 000, paste it the query BigQuery ID. Now scroll down, click on update policy. That's it. The trust policies are updated now. Now come back to our lab. Scroll down. Now we need to run some queries in the AWS S3 external library. So copy this dataset ID. We need to first create a dataset for the BigQuery. So copy it carefully without the full stop. Come back to here. Go to the BigQuery tab. Click on these three dots. Click on create dataset. Paste the dataset ID that we copied. In the data location, let's see what we need to paste. This one. In the data location, we need to choose AWS US East 1. Okay, so copy it. Come back here. In the filter type, paste this and select it. Click on create dataset. Wait for it to load. Now it's successfully created. Now cut this. Come back to the lab. Scroll down. Now we need to create a table inside the dataset that we created, and that will be Amazon S3. So simply come back to here. Click on this arrow. Inside this table that we created, we need to the data set that we created, we need to create a table. So click on create table. In the empty table, in the display create table from, search the Amazon S3 and select it. Now we need to select the S3 path. So come back to the lab, copy this path, this whole path, copy it carefully without the full stop and paste it here. In the place of this S3 bucket name, we need to paste our bucket name. So this will be our bucket name. Copy it carefully without any extra spacing. So be careful about the extra spacing. Okay. In place of this S3 bucket name, first of all, select it, remove it, and paste it. That's it. That's we need to do in the select path option. Come back to the lab page, scroll down, copy this table name. Once again, copy it carefully without any extra dot, full stop, and paste it in the table section. Scroll down, click on auto detect button, and click on create table. Your table will get created. Once your table get created, click on go to table button. Come back to the lab, scroll down, click on check my progress, and it will throw a green tick. That's it, our assessment is completed. Now scroll down, copy this second number of code, copy it, come back to here, click on this plus icon. We need to run a query. So paste the code that we copied and click on the run. It will start to run the code. Wait for it, it will take 10 to 20 seconds, that's it. Till then, come back to the lab. Let's wait for it. Once it's run successfully, a table will be created. Now click on check my progress. It will throw a green tick. Now scroll down, copy this first code, come back to here, again click on this plus button. We need to run another query, paste it, run it. It will also get run within 10 to 20 seconds. That's it. You can see successfully exported, so no problem. Scroll down, click on check my progress. it will also give us a green tick. That's it. Our lab is now completed. Congratulations, we successfully complete all the tasks. Now our complete lab is ended. Click on end lab button, click on submit button, give the star rating that you want to give, and click on submit. Once you came back to the page by clicking on the back button, and you will scroll to the lab that is using BigQuery Omni, you will get a green tick beside it. So wait for the page for load it up. Scroll down, and you can see there's a green tick beside this lab using BigQuery Omni with AWS. And as we completed both this lab, so a big green tick is here beside our Explorer multi-cloud skills. So that's it. This is a solution of this lab. Only one lab solution is remaining, that is this one, because it's throwing some error, and the issue is from the server side. So once the issue will be resolved, I will post it the solution video. So don't worry, I will post it on the time. So that's it. If you like the video, then make sure you hit the like button and subscribe the channel and share it with the others. And if you have any query, please ask me in the comment box. And also you can join my Telegram group for the queries. I will leave the Telegram group link in the description box. That's it. Thank you very much.